Wearing high heels is essentially, it's like Chinese foot binding. And when you look at it, like what it does to your body, if you look at the x-ray of what it does to your body, it's so bad for you. And we have this illusion and belief, and we've been brought up.
News, Jamie.
I know, we've been brought up to believe that as women, we are most beautiful in high heels, and it's sort of like a placebo effect, I think, for myself, that like when I put high heels on, I feel more beautiful, I feel longer, leaner, this, that, the other. And then I, realized that I wanted to stop having that frame of mind.
Sure.
And I had these beautiful Brian Atwoods on this morning, these gorgeous shoes, so gorgeous that my 2-year-old son was like, Mommy, whoa. And was like touching them. And I put them on and I was like, you know what? Today, I don't want to be in pain.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm gonna put on my flats today.
You look amazing.
And I feel so much better for it. So it's, it's very interesting.
I'll get there eventually.
Well, yeah.
I'll get there.
Because I love heels, I love them.
Yeah.
But, it's like.
You gotta take a break.
You gotta take a break sometimes.
Speaking of your kids,
yes.
How are they?
They're great.
And we want to talk a little bit about their godparents. Can you tell us who they are? I heard there may be people we know.
Yeah, it's so funny. This question always comes up. Jessica Alba is James Knight's and Taylor Swift is.
Oh, yeah, they sound familiar.
Never heard of them.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm always like, well, if it was like my best friend Kelly Raleigh, would they ask? Or my sister, would they ask? But that's our culture that we live in, that people, I think are just fascinated with the idea of people that are in the public eye actually being supportive, being friends, and bonding and sharing their family experiences. And
well, that's what I was going to say. I don't think you would have picked people who weren't going to be there for your kids. So you picked people who you trust and are loyal friends to you.
For me, godparents are very, very sacred. In our family, that's something that is deeply, deeply personal and important. And so, with James Knight, Topher Grace is his godfather. And, Jessica has been one of my best friends for it's been like 15 years now. And she was the first one of us to have a child. She was 26 when she had Hunter. And so I remember when I had my son and called her, and I was like, and texting her nonstop, like, what do I do to do? How do I do this? How do I do that? Because with our industry, it's like, how do you do it all, And not even just in our industry, just in the world. It doesn't matter if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're an accountant, whatever it is that you do, raising a family, still maintaining your identity, working or not working, it's a really challenging experience, yet it's one of the most beautiful things that I could ever.
All the more reason to wear flats, too, right?
Yes, oh my God.
Well, let's talk about your show, Attention Deficit Theater.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Attention Deficit Theater is a sketch comedy series that I produce and star in, and it's basically about my brain and about tips and tricks in living in this very ADD world, right? So it's observations that I have about the world that we're living in, and it's really funny and interesting.
Do you have ADD?
No, I don't.
I don't,
but I feel like the world we live in
is
like, it's a collective consciousness,
Sure. I love the one you did about fitness where you said the people with the least expensive outfits are the ones that are really working out.
Yes.
I thought, oh my God, that's really good.
Yes.
That's
you know what I mean?
true.
It's like, I always say that I burn more calories stressing out about the idea of going to Soul Cycle than actually going. And I've never gone because I legitimately am afraid of it. I'm like, if I don't get is there a special seat or in special shoes, and then there's special people that are Instagramming their special pictures, and they're in front of the sign, and they're like, I got the soul today.
Yeah.
I'm sold out. And it's like, and I'm just like, oh, do I have the soul today?
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean?
Cracked me up.
And I'm like, do I have to get there early? And is there a caste system within, in the biking,
There is, I think.
And it's like I just had a baby and I haven't really worked out that hard yet, and get yelled at and screamed at.